The Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk, weirdly, it has not been a great weekend to hit. The wind's been blowing in mostly. Today should be a pretty good day to hit. It's 79 degrees, 13% humidity, way down. And what does the wind look like as of right now? Do we believe that?
I don't believe that. From my eyes, the flags are blowing out. It's a day game in Colorado. It's time to let the bats fly, Dave.
Yeah, and sometimes the flags can be a little different than what the wind would indicate on our technology. So we'll just have to kind of see it play out as the Giants get ready to hit here in the top of the first inning. A lot of the same names, but a different look to the lineup. Casey Schmidt in the leadoff spot, starting in left field again. You got Devers, Arise, Adamas batting cleanup, then Jung-Hoo Lee, who's had a really nice series. Chapman, Bryce Eldridge continues to have good at-bats. Susak doing the catching, Gilbert in center field. There's some news on the Giants roster we'll get to as well. The pitcher that the Giants will face is this right-hander Tanner Gordon.
Yeah, and for Tanner Gordon, it's 0-0 with a 5.85 and 32 1/3 innings. He's allowed 6 homers, 33 strikeouts to 7 walks. He does not walk you. He stays in the strike zone, and he's a guy with a good four-seam, but his off-speed you can get to. So see how it plays out. And let's take a look at that Arsenal StatCast 3D powered by Google Cloud. The 2026 pitch arsenal, and he uses a lot of the four-seamer, and then you get the slider change, curve, and sinker from time to time. Not a lot of velo, just 93, but it kind of gets a good little east-west movement on his four-seamer. And behind Tanner Gordon today for the Rockies, there was a late lineup switch, and it's going to be Troy Johnson gets a nod in left field, Jake McCarthy back in center, Tyler Freeman in right, and on the infield, you got Kyle Karros at third, Ezekiel Tovar, who's been sensational at short, the Gold Glover, Chad Stevens at second, Willie Castro moves to first, and then Braxton Fulford will be catching.
The walk-up personal injury law, Rockies defense. The Rockies have had a good defensive series. That's been a factor in them taking the first 2 games from the Giants. Casey Schmidt waiting to stand in. This guy you were just talking about, Tanner Gordon, he's kind of a mop-up guy for the first part of the year. Giants have seen him a couple of years ago as a starter back in San Francisco, but he's coming off an outing against the Dodgers at Dodger Stadium where he pitched pretty well.
Yeah, he had the slider working. The Dodgers had gotten to it the first time they saw him, and then just a little more effective against the Dodgers last outing.
So here we go on this Sunday afternoon. Schmidt, Devers, and Arise against the right-hander Gordon. Casey Schmidt hitting leadoff today. He takes a pitch, a sinker that was up for ball 1.
And you are right, David. It's a bright and beautiful day here in Colorado.
It's got to be a good day to hit, you would think. It's always a good day to hit here, and the Rockies have been scoring runs. That's the home plate umpire, Emil Jimenez. You got Morales, the crew chief, Doug Eddings, and Mike Malinsky down the third base line. Casey swings away at the slider 2-0.
That's the kind of healthy hack you want. He throws a lot of those sliders in the strike zone, as we mentioned, does not walk you.
I mean, in theory, that should fit the Giants' hitting style because the Giants have been so aggressive as an offense. High, 3-1. Spanish audio available today on the SAP channel. The last day of May. Schmidt swings over that slider again. It's 3-2. That was ball 4. He chased one down. Devers hitting second this afternoon. 3-2 is hit high in the air, and the right fielder has no idea where it is. Now finds it, and fighting that bright sunshine. Makes the catch. Tyler Freeman had a moment of panic out there.
That is scary. He's got his hands. You're looking for your infielders to point it out, and when you're battling that sun, they can sometimes point the direction, and you try to find it. Able to recover and secure the out.
So Schmidt retired. Devers takes low, ball 1.
It's a little shuffle. Devers here in the 2-hole today.
Big swing and miss on the fastball.
Vitello looking to get to power early. Get him as many at-bats as you can.
Yeah. I really thought today would be a day where we might show up and see a radically different looking lineup, just day game after night game. Giants didn't play real well last night.
They had to, a lot of these guys on their feet for a long time, some long innings.
Yeah, this is sort of the perfect spot where you can get worn down after a game like last night. 2-2. Devers had a triple in the first game of this series. He's had a much better month of May. I sort of almost was going to happen no matter what, but he's had a really good month.
Very Devers-like month.
That one popped up. And again, an outfielder having a hard time with it, and it drops foul. Wow, from our perspective, that looked fair.
Yeah, to my eye looking, it seemed fair. It's a tough angle from the booth.
Giants are going to challenge that one. I thought it hit the line.
Yep, we're challenging right away, so maybe we can zoom in a little more.
San Francisco is challenging the call in the field of a foul ball.
I couldn't tell from that first camera angle exactly, but it does look like it hits the line. We'll see right here. And this could be a huge break. Yeah, that's hitting the line.
Definitely.
That's got to be overturned.
I always default to the umpires on those because we're so far away, and it's like, well, that guy, he's so much closer to it. But gosh, from up here, it sure looked like it was fair in real time. And I think that replay is pretty conclusive.
Yep.
I don't think there's much doubt about that one.
And the Giants catch a break here early. A couple sun balls.
After review, the call's overturned. It was a fair ball. The runner will be placed at second base.
All right.
Good use of the challenge, and it's a double. As the sun is definitely a factor here. That's two hitters and twice where outfielders are having a hard time seeing a ball in the air.
Well, we're off to a wild start here.
It's a little.
Happy 50th, Dave. It's going to get crazy.
We're going to have pop-up adventures all day today.
2 for 2.
Somewhere Casey Schmidt's in that dugout going, hi.
I'll take one of those.
Arise takes ball one. Arise was one of those guys we were kind of waiting to see whether he would be playing today. Not because he hasn't been swinging the bat well, but kind of got stung on a jam shot last night. The hand was hurting.
You could definitely tell a difference in his at-bats.
Pulls that one foul.
Still looks like a grimace as he hits it.
He was out there, yeah, no kidding. He was out there working early today on his defense. He was one of the few guys who was out there on the field in the bright sun in the morning time.
He's got a big thumb guard on today.
I think he grimaced again.
Yeah, he's battling for sure, but having him in the lineup, just an unreal hitter. Take a look at this foul ball right here, nice and short.
He let go fast, didn't he?
The hand is, he's fighting it.
Another one off to the left.
It'll be interesting to see because sometimes when you do have that pain, it locks you in a little bit more. So easier said than done, but for Rice, who's already having such a great season. Look at that. Most hits since 2022 by a lot.
Imagine if he played his home games here, how many hits he would get. To the shortstop, Tovar. Will throw him out. On the play, Devers goes to third. 2 outs, runner at third for Adames. That on base average. He's been hitting leadoff a lot, but just not getting on base a ton. So trying him down in the 4 spot today. Chance to drive in a run right away.
He's hit a couple balls hard this series that the wind kind of knocked down right at the wall. Could easily have 2 home runs.
Slider. A big swing and miss. 1-1 to Adames.
And this is a good matchup for him. A guy who throws a lot of strikes. Adames likes to swing.
That was a changeup down. 1-2. Jung-Woo Lee's probably had the best overall series for a Giants hitter, and he's on deck. 2 down, runner at third. 2-2. Tanner Gordon. Just his second start. Chase Dolander, who really was blossoming, went on the injured list, and he's taken his spot in the rotation. Full count now to Adames. We've seen a lot of teams in this situation against Willie just be stubborn and dare him to take ball 4.
Yeah. See if you can get him to chase.
Three-2. He did take ball 4.
And there you go. Pass the baton. Add a little bit more threat. Gordon already 22 pitches in. And as you mentioned, kind of the Giants' hottest hitter this series. 4 hits in the first game. 2 last night.
Including a triple late. Jung-Hoo's been flying around Coors Field for 2 days.
Average up to 287.
That one's a ball. A little hesitation from Fulford, the catcher. I think he was thinking about challenging that one just a tiny bit low. Highest batting average with 2 outs, not 2 strikes, but with 2 outs in the big leagues.
420, baby.
It's a San Francisco or Denver kind of number. Pulled foul. 1-1. And maybe a little bit more of an oddity than anything else, but the way he swung the bat this series, this is the guy the Giants want up there.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of room in this outfield for Jung-Hoo to spray hits all around. He lights that one to center, and it's down for a base hit. That'll score Devers. 1-0 Giants.
And that is nice. Get on the board early for Robbie Ray. A beautiful, once again, 2-out line drive, and it has been no cheapies from him. All of these hits, this is now the 7th hit of the series, have just been line drives, left center, right center, 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 and that's clean.
Just a beautiful swing. Puts the Giants ahead. A chance for more here. And a mound visit already with Fulford going out, and partially probably what you were talking about, Hunter. It's already now 25 pitches in the first inning for Tanner Gordon. Give him a chance to catch his breath a little bit. This is what the Rockies did to Adrian Hauser yesterday. Hauser threw, what, 37 pitches in the first inning?
So Chapman's heating up as well. 2 hits last night.
He takes a slider in for a strike. So you get a run on the board, and you hope for more here with Chapman and then Eldridge, but at the minimum, you've dealt a body blow to the Rockies starting pitcher to start this game. 0-2. Stayed with the off speed. Good speed on the bases for the Giants. Adames at second, Lee at first. Oh, 2 to Chapman. He fouls it back.
Yeah, every pitch counts right here. Spoil, spoil. Capitalize on the mistake, the break from the sun ball.
Outfielders mostly just straight away for Chapman. Still 0-2. The pitch. Check swing foul. He is battling.
Right there, that's a good pitch from Gordon, kind of the heater in off. Got to respect the slider. That's where you get that check swing, because if it's the slider, that comes in for a strike.
These have been the best situations for Chapman by far. 2 outs, runners in scoring position. He's been excellent. That was a close pitch.
And he tunnels that fastball up and in and tries to catch the corner with the front door slider, just misses. But this is, you know, he threw that fastball right there at just a bit high. That's a good pitch.
The 31st pitch of the inning. Chapman, it's a big slow chop toward third and out. That was a pretty nifty play by Karros to grab it and step on the bag to get the force out. Giants get a run. Giants get a run to start this Sunday afternoon game. They lead the Rockies 1-0, and now the Rockies will come up in the bottom of the first inning. Here's what the Colorado lineup looks like. Willie Castro, he's been swinging the bat really well up in the leadoff spot today. Freeman, then Johnston in for Rumfield, who was a late scratch. Goodman, the DH. Tovar, Karros, Jake McCarthy had a huge game last night. Fulford and Chad Stevens against the Giants left-hander Robbie Ray.
And Robbie Ray on the season, 3-6 with a 4.60, 58 2/3 innings, 53 strikeouts, 29 walks. Walks and homers have been a little bit of the Achilles heel for Robbie Ray. See if he can have a little bounce back start here. But he's got that powerful four-seamer, really nice slider.
So pitching with the lead. Just trying to throw more strikes today. That was a big problem for him in his last start. He starts off the day with a fastball for strike one.
Set the tone right there out of the gates.
Batter telling you to strike call.
An immediate challenge.
First pitch of the game.
Willie Castro, man, what are you doing? ABS powered by T-Mobile. You're wrong.
Colorado has 1 more time remaining.
Love that. The inside part of the ball catches the inside part of the plate.
That's the fastest we've ever removed a dot from our score bug graphic.
Got him.
It's one pitch. Bouncer and picked, and then Chapman lost it. Chapman had it. He did the hard part, and then he lost it out of his glove.
It was almost a spectacular snag. This one, you know, it's a fast infield here, a quick hopper, and scoops it and then loses it in the transition. And see if they call that a hit or an error. That's a tough call. Could go either way.
They have not made a decision. They're contemplating. Freeman shows bunt and takes a pitch high.
So it looks like they're scoring it an E5.
Well, I don't totally blame the scorer there in that he did the hard part.
The glove, yeah.
The tough part was picking it. So that's a base runner for the Rockies. Tyler Freeman, a very patient hitter who will force you to come in the strike zone. Now it's 2-0 to Freeman. The walks really were a big issue for Hauser because they started right away. Last night in the first inning, 2 walks plus essentially a third, a bases loaded hit batter that would have been ball 4. Fouled away. 2-1. Driven down the right field line. That's going to slice away from Lee. 2-2. Beautiful look at the green grass of Coors Field. They've been in a massive drought here in Denver.
Not a lot of grass green.
Yeah, not a lot of snow this winter. They sort of count on that. Although, when you wake up in the morning here, even in late May, early June, you see those snow-capped Rocky Mountains. That's a pretty cool way to wake up. 2-2. Base hit into right field. Castro will stop at second. The Rockies right away have 2 on and nobody out.
Yeah, and the Rockies offense continues to kind of plug away good at bats. We'll take a look at the StatCast 3D powered by Google Cloud. The Robbie Ray 2026 pitch arsenal. Well, heavy dosage of four-seamers at about a 45% clip. Then you got the slider, change, knuckle curve, and sometimes, very rarely, a sinker.
So some stress immediately with the left-handed hitting Johnston. 2 on, nobody out. Johnston hits a fly ball to left. Schmidt sees it and catches.
Well, the Giants defense is brought to you by Welka Personal Injury Law. In the outfield, as you just saw, from left to right, you got Casey Schmidt in left, Drew Gilbert in center, Jung-Hoo Lee in right. On the infield, the Gold Glover at third, Matt Chapman and Willie Adames, Luis Arraez, Rafael Devers at first, and behind home plate, working with Robbie Ray, is Daniel Susac.
If you missed the news, the Giants called up a young player from AA today, Jonah Cox, who's been having an amazing season. We'll talk more about Jonah as we go along, but I can't wait to watch him play defense. He can fly.
It is an exciting talent and having an incredible year in AA. There he is.
Welcome to the big leagues, young Jonah.
Who went to high school 10 minutes from here.
He grew up very close to Coors Field. He's got 60 friends and family here today on short notice. He just got word yesterday.
They told us he slept at the airport because of a flight delay.
Runners go. Susac's throw to third and safe. Chapman made a great pick. And did the umpire just say that Chapman blocked him off?
Was that obstruction? They're getting really ticky-tacky on this.
I mean, if I were Tony Vitello, I'd want a clarification of that. I don't think that.
It looks like full room.
I don't think that was obstruction at all. He didn't drop the knee down in front of the bag. It was his foot that was to the side of the bag. I don't know about that one. Double steal, that's a big play. It's 1-1 to Hunter Goodman. Teams have been running wild against Robbie Ray. And we've talked to the Giants manager. All the good things that Robbie does, Tony Vitello has said he's got to do a better job at limiting that because the steals against him have been really important.
Yeah, he's a guy who tries to generate a lot, has a big leg kick, and those are the guys you can get some bags on. And right here against Hunter Goodman, a guy who sees him well.
1-2, struck him out swinging with a high fastball.
Not this time. Beautiful high cheese and a huge strikeout to get the second out of the inning here.
That was the spot where they didn't need a hit to get a run home. Now they're going to need one.
Yeah, chases the high one. This is it. Hunter Goodman was 5 for 9 coming into this game off of Robbie Ray.
Wow. That was the perfect 2-strike pitch.
Yes, indeed.
Now Tovar, who's been rampaging in this series, especially on Friday night. I know the numbers don't look rampaging, but 2 of his 4 home runs came in the late innings on Friday.
And you know, this last 10, he's OPS over 850.
1-1. He's a very aggressive hitter. Wants to swing the bat big time in spots like this. And if you execute, you can take advantage of that aggression against him. If you make a mistake, though, he can beat you. 2-1.
Tries the top of the zone, but Tovar being patient here.
Error against Castro, who's at third. The base hit by Freeman, a double steal. 1-0 Giants. 2-1 is fouled away. Trying to go up again. Those misses have been way up.
Tovar not wanting to chase the high one.
As aggressive as he is, that one's a little too high. Full count, 3-2. Now time by the hitter. Piece. It's a firm, hard slider.
Big spoiler on the 91 short, tight break slider. Looked like a strike for a long time. Dashes out of the zone, but Tovar, good hands, able to spoil it.
Another 3-2 on the way. Fouled again.
Two great pitches. Nice at bat from Tovar. Heck of a battle here from Ray.
This will be the 8th pitch of the at bat coming up.
Hasn't shown him the changeup yet.
Got it. 95-mile-an-hour fastball. And Robbie Ray just surpassed 1,500 career innings pitched. Congratulations.
This telecast is brought to you by Chili's Big Crispy 3 for Me, the best $10.99 you can eat.
It is ball one to Bryce Eldridge. DH again today, hitting 7th. With Susac and Gilbert to follow against Tanner Gordon. 1-0, inning number 2. Eldridge not real happy with that swing. He's had a lot of good swings lately.
Oh yeah, every at bat is looking more and more lethal.
Takes that one in there. 1-2, a curveball. Same ball that he hit last night that got caught at the wall today is going to go out.
Oh yeah, way out.
2-2.
But as you mentioned, the swing's looking connected, the confidence, the presence in the box. It's a 6-7 foot. It seems like, a nice short swing, not a long swing.
He's done a really good job at that. Like he is growing up so fast. Teams are trying to get him to chase down.
It just feels like he's in command and dangerous.
So he's worked the count full. 3-2. Hits that one high up there, slicing away from Johnston and against the net. So he'll see another pitch.
And it's, it's early, but really just all these at bats working Gordon. Already 37 pitches with no outs here in the top of the second.
I don't think it's a stretch to say that Eldridge right now, he's working the longest, most determined at bats of anybody in this lineup.
Yeah, I mean, he's not chasing, and as a pitcher, you see the way he's looking in the box. It's uncomfortable to throw him a strike.
Foul that one back. He had a good swing that time. Yeah, I think he'd like to see that one again, even though that was right at the top of the strike zone. Even those numbers are pretty modest. It's looking better and better every day. He drives that one to deep right center field. Man, that one was crushed, and it's one hop against the bottom of the wall. Eldridge into second, a boom double to start the second inning.
And just balanced on time and just rips an absolute line drive to the fence and center. Look how quiet he is. Foot down early. That's a perfect pitch. But Bryce Eldridge has such good coverage with those long, lanky arms. And you can just feel the confidence radiating from him. Not surprised. Side swing, toe down, head on the ball. That is just, he is connected and aligned. 104 off the bat.
Susac Takes a strike on the outside, a change up. I know the Giants are really struggling, and lots of parts of this team are not doing their job, but it is so exciting that you got a guy 21 years old who's doing what Eldridge is doing. It's a big time bright spot.
Yeah, I mean, just a phenomenal talent, and he's showing it already. The way he's adjusting to the big leagues, you feel like he is already.
0-2. Susac takes it down.
The at-bats don't look like he's trying to solve the problem. He's trying to do damage to you.
I like that. Susac at minimum would like to get Eldridge over to third. But behind the count 1-2, trying to battle against Gordon. Foul ball.
Beautiful little two-strike spoiler, and you can tell he's got the inside-out approach to get this situational at bat, get the job done.
Two. He hits one fair inside the bag at first. That's going to score Eldridge. Susac digging for second as the ball caroms off the sidewall. 2-0 Giants.
And they love it in the dugout there. Susac 2 strikes, and you saw the foul ball. He stays with that approach and gets rewarded for fighting inside. Gets a fastball down the middle, and this is a beautiful low line drive down the line.
That's just good hitting.
It is. It's a good approach, and you love to see kind of the team at bat, and gets rewarded.
Still nobody out. Back-to-back doubles by 2 of the young guys. Now another one of those. Gilbert, who homered last night. Wow. Chased a ball in the dirt. Tried to hold up, and he's having a little meeting with himself.
He's like, okay, slow down. Double and a homer last night, feeling kind of frisky.
He would like to get a ball he could pull. Set it up for Schmidt, who's on deck. Pulls it, but foul.
Well, powerful performance brought to you by Xfinity. Last night, Drew Gilbert hit his 3rd home run this season. It was a 2-run shot off Blas Castaño. And the top of the 8th, exit velocity 105.9, 421 feet. A little momentum to end the game.
Giants hadn't had a lot of positives to that point, and it was a nice way to kind of finish a long night. Give him a confidence boost. Now trying to carry that over here into this afternoon. Got it. He went with the changeup. So Gilbert unable to move Susac to third, 1 out.
Yeah, just a changeup. Gilbert trying to probably pull the ball and unable to get the job done.
So now we'll see if Schmidt can pick him up. Casey, who flied out his first time up. Hitting leadoff today. Slider, strike 1. Sometimes you wonder, I mean, Casey has not, I guarantee you, in his whole baseball life has not let off very often. I'm anxious to ask him after the game today what that first at bat felt like to start the game.
Casey coming in the game with 12 home runs.
Giants home run leader. He's Shohei Ohtani now. He'll be the home run leader hitting leadoff. 1 strike to count to Schmidt. A changeup, though. A lot of Giants are swinging and missing at that pitch. 1-2. It's a good opportunity here to add on. 1 run in here in the second. It's 2-0 Giants. Gordon's up to 51 pitches with 1 out in the second inning. is unlike Casey. He chased big time there, 2 down, back-to-back strikeouts.
Yeah, that's a tough one with 2 strikes. You get the slider, the hard slider, looks like a strike. Not able to lay off. But you're right, this is still an opportunity to kind of break this game open. A couple more guys can get on.
See Devers, who hit a pop-up down the left field line that fell in for a double his first time up. He was out in front of that changeup.
Yeah, Giants hitters not seeing the changeup at all. And Gordon's starting to lean on it.
Not a guy you expect to get a ton of swing and miss. But back-to-back strikeouts, has a chance to minimize the damage here. He went to the changeup again. Tony Vitello looking for a big hit from his slugger. Susac, for a catcher, runs pretty darn well. Rocky's been doing that to a lot of Giants hitters in this series.
Yeah, this is 3rd or 4th up and in near the moving feet. They've seen a lot of these up by the hands and the chin. Catcher nodding yes after that pitch.
Yeah, that's a good job noticing that by you. That's what the intention was. Ooh, Devers is going to challenge. He didn't think so. Called a strike. I think it was on the corner.
You are right.
Giants down to 1 ABS challenge left.
And that's kind of the benefit of those pitches by your face. It gets you kind of naturally to lean back. You don't necessarily see the outside corner as well. It opens it up.
Devers, little punch shot on 1 hop to second for out number 3. Eldridge double, Susac double. Giants get a run. It's 2-0.
This telecast is brought to you by Law Tigers, Northern California's motorcycle lawyers at lawtigers.com.
Well, just outside of downtown Denver. You can go down there and watch. They do some kayaking on the creek down there. 2-0 Giants, bottom of the 2nd. Robbie Ray back to work, and a first pitch to Kyle Karros in there for a called strike with the curveball. Run in the first, run in the second for the Giants, and really a chance for more both times. Karros out in front. That was a good changeup.
Really kind of a fortunate first inning to get the sun ball double for Devers. Capitalized, got a run. Ray got out of a pretty big jam in the first, starting off here 0-2.
That one is drilled to left. Schmidt is going to watch it off the wall. It takes a wild carom to Gilbert. Karros into second with a leadoff double. Wow, that was an 0-2 pitch.
Yeah, the 0-2, you catch a little too much of the plate, and Karros punishes him. And for Robbie Ray, a guy that you want to have a quick inning, attack, and be aggressive. So Karros was ready, and 101.3 off the bat right there. Stays in the yard.
Schmidt got turned around. It was not going to matter. That was going to be a double.
Keeping that a double, the carom was good.
Whoa. Way high to the backstop. And that immediately gives Karros third. He's there with nobody out. Jake McCarthy, who had one of his biggest games ever last night. Infield back for the Giants. 1-1 to the former Diamondbacks outfielder. Trying to find a home here in Colorado.
Having himself a solid season. Plays some good defense. 288, 3 homers, 23 RBI. can fly.
He had some times where with the Diamondbacks he looked like one of the best of their young players. Like he was going to be alongside Corbin Carroll and Ketel Marte and Perdomo for a long, long time.
3 for 4 last night with 4 RBI. Crazy night.
2-2 to McCarthy. Got a couple of those hits against left-handed relievers for the Giants. So left on left, he was pretty good. Foul tipped, popped out of the mitt. So it stays 2-2. Big misses. 3-2.
He started off the inning with some excellent pitches, getting a little, gets the 0-2, gives up the hit. A little wild here against McCarthy.
He struck him out with the slider.
You got a base open. You walk him, you set up the double play, and this is a really beautiful. He's thrown him a lot of heaters and gets the slider, strike the ball. Can you take it? Gets the chase.
And now the catcher Fulford. We'll see if the Giants stay conservative on the infield, and they do. Nobody's coming in. The Giants. That's sort of the Coors Field effect in a way, where you do worry about the big inning. Because I think most of the time the Giants 1 out, 8th place hitter up there.
Yeah,
most of the time they're bringing the infield in.
But this is one of the fastest infields, especially on a day game. You mentioned it's kind of dry.
Humidity below 20% today. I don't care how much you water down the dirt in the infield, it's going to be fast.
Yeah, I need some lotion. My skin's cracked.
Get us to the Great Lakes region. Our third, 1 out. Fastball up, it's 2-1. New baseball for Ray. Go, yes.
It's first base umpire Gabe Morales.
Does it make up for Wilmer Flores in the playoffs? No.
I will never forget that. But we'll take this one, I guess.
Yeah. Only about 1,000 more of those and we're even, Gabe. Two and 2 to Fulford. Full count here.
Wilmer did not go.
He did not. 100% did not. We got the 9th place hitter Stevens on deck. Infield has crept in a little bit here, and now Ray will step off. Use one of those disengagements. Maybe he was waiting to get the one he wanted from Susac. 3-2 pitch. A pop-up. Devers has a long way to go. Fighting the sun and makes the catch, and they're going to test him. The throw, one hop, and safe. Susac says he got him. What a play by Devers. Susac tried to swipe the tag, and the Giants are asking for a minute to take a look. Susac was insistent. Giants are not challenging, though.
Yeah, it was a great throw, a good effort on the tag. He knows he's got to turn and fire this. Throws a beautiful strike, and just the slide from Karros sneaks the hand in a little quick.
Wow.
Good effort.
That was a great play. First of all, to make the catch and then to spin around and make such a good throw home.
The speedy Karros and a nifty slide.
Giants appeal at third, but the umpire says he did not leave early. I wouldn't mind seeing that play at home plate again just to see how he got in there.
We'll take another look, and Susac does everything correct, gets the tag in, but the hand, it's close, but.
Yeah, I think he just got the corner of the plate. 1-1. Leadoff double, and then that wild pitch looming large. That's what got Karros to third, set that up. And then just good base running by Karros. 1-2. Two and two. Bounce the changeup there. So Robbie's pitch count starting to climb a little bit. He's thrown 40 here, not through the second inning. Two down, nobody on, trying to finish off Stevens. Another foul. Chad Stevens has 1 hit in 14 at bats as a big leaguer this year. But he's worked the count full.
Yeah, if you can, you definitely want to challenge this guy.
Went with the slider.
Been getting some chase, some good late break. Tough to get the ball to break here, but when you have like short, tight movement like Ray, those pitches seem to work better in altitude. The big moving stuff kind of rolls.
Well, this is the 8th pitch to the 9th place hitter. 3-2. Another foul. Give Chad Stevens some credit here. Robbie Ray can't put him away.
There's a look at the sequence. A little bit of everything. 25th pitch of the inning.
Down the right field line.
Wow, he'll do it again.
So a 10th pitch coming to Stevens. These are the kinds of at-bats that can...
They can wreck an outing.
Yeah, they can really change the trajectory of a game. 3-2 is ball 4. After all that, he walks him.
And he earned that walk. Fouling off, fighting everything, and finally gets the pitch and lays off it. And every time, the more pitches you see, you subconsciously kind of get the rhythm, and Stevens won that battle.
Definitely felt that way as that at-bat went on. Here's Willie Castro, switch hitter batting right-handed. Ray will step off. I think for Robbie, just he's got to pay attention to those runners because too often teams are running against him. But B, just buy a little time, catch his breath, because the inning is turning into a very long one. This is only the 5th hitter of the inning, but this will be the 28th pitch of the inning coming up.
And Willie Castro swinging a hot bat.
Not close. 2 misses that were not close. And you start to get a little worried at this point.
Yeah. Day game altitude, veteran pitcher. Could be a good time to have a mound visit.
Yeah, I think you're right about that.
You're going to opt not to.
This has been the stronger side for Castro also. He's got a lot of good at-bats batting right-handed. Now it's 3-0. Just kind of pump one in there. 30th pitch of the inning. Only one hit.
Just long, grindy at bats from this Rockies offense.
That one a jam shot pop up. So give Robbie Ray credit. He had to dig deep there. Gives up only the one. We'll go to the third. It's 2-1 Giants. Well, the Nationals are coming to Oracle Park on the next Giants homestand, June 8, 9, and 10. Start your summer at a Giants game at Oracle. sfgiants.com/tickets. James Wood, C.J. Abrams, and the Nationals, man, they have been one of the most surprising teams in baseball. They are scoring runs in bunches.
I mean, they got some hitters that are coming into their sweet spot, and Wood and Abrams, you're right, man. They're an exciting ball club.
Giants went to Washington and took a series from the Nats earlier this year. Arise swings 0-1, and it's pop-up. I don't have any doubt that Luis Arise is not 100% right now.
Yeah, since that ball got in on him, the bats have definitely been different, unfortunately. No, though, Dave, I always love seeing all the black and orange when we're here in Denver. They were showing some shots of the Giants fans out here having a good time.
It's been a beautiful weekend to be here. Just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about. Giants do have a lead here. It's 2-1.
I feel like the first game there was a lot to cheer about, and then all of a sudden it all got robbed, swept under the rug.
Giants did a lot of things well on Friday night and then gave up all those runs late. Adames, a line drive into left for a base hit. Willie's on base for the second straight time.
Absolute blistered, and easily could have 2 home runs this series. This one 107 off the bat of Willie Adames, and off the naked eye, loud, and but 107, that's some big pop. Got there in a hurry.
Here's Lee Jung-woo with an RBI single in the first inning. Got the first Giants run home. It was a 2-out hit. Take strike one here. To left, Johnston came sort of stutter stepping in, then shuffled back. Out number 2. Adames stays at first. Gordon's got a chance to have his quickest inning.
Yeah.
Giants starter Robbie Ray just had a very long inning.
So it'd be nice if Chapman could have himself a longer at bat here. I feel like every pitch kind of gives him a little more time to recover and catch his breath.
One and one. There's Robbie. After an inning like he just had, I would almost mandate it where every hitter has to use your timeout.
Yeah, I think that would be something I would want to see.
Chapman skies that one way up there toward the corner. And just foul.
Hey, there you go. Hold it up. That's a nice job.
Can't believe it.
You are never going to forget that. Smile will be there all day. The treasure acquired.
Get a picture. Got to send it to the family.
Look what happened.
Back in the box, Chapman waiting. Gordon's going to throw over.
Let's see how he gets this ricochet. Bounce, bounce.
Off mom, off dad.
And mom's going to hand it to you. Well done.
Slider in the dirt, 2-2.
So good. Lengthy at bat from Chapman now.
There goes Adames. Chapman might have ricocheted off the pitcher. Backhanded near second. Stevens was going over to cover. And that might have helped him make that play.
All right, bench your mobile provider for better coverage and bigger savings with Xfinity Mobile and get Wi-Fi plus 5G that won't strike out. Xfinity, imagine that.
You can play all the Minecraft you want.
There you go, gotta have it.
Tyler Freeman leads off against Ray, who throws a curveball to steal strike one, bottom of the third. This has been a slog for these pitchers. It's only 2-1, but both pitchers have had to work so hard. On a warm, sunny day, Freeman out to right. Lee over the shoulder, very stylishly.
Nice and smooth for Jung-Hoo Lee. Big first out right there. Nice quick out. But you imagine, you know, you get ready for a game of hardball, day game in Colorado. A lot of offensive games, a lot of pitches. So this guy's working hard.
You got to prepare days in advance with extra hydration, paying attention to all the details. You really do.
Oh yeah, it was a big night before. Something with a lot of electrolytes.
One on the slider to Troy Johnston.
You hydrate really big before broadcast day game in Colorado, right?
Yeah, and you know, you sort of laugh at that, but you do have to. You got to pay attention to that stuff when you come here, even as an old broadcaster.
You wouldn't know about old broadcaster.
Oh no. There's lots of reasons why I like having you around, but for so long I've stayed the young guy on our crew. Like, it's nice to have somebody else.
Somebody beneath you to pick on. Happy 50th, Dave, if you didn't know.
Thank you.
Dave's 50th. Just joining.
Spending my birthday alongside Hunter here at Coors Field in Denver. Some Giants baseball on a Sunday afternoon.
I was definitely surprised to hear that because you got such a baby face, Dave.
50 years old. 3-1. That one is hit hard to right field. Lee's going to turn and he'll play the carom. Johnston into second with a one-out double.
The golf swing Scooperooski here. 108 off the bat. Take a look at this pitch. Johnston got that nice smooth swing, gets the slider, keeps the shoulder in on it. That's one of the toughest things, left on left or right on right. You get the front door slider. If you can keep your shoulder in, spin, you can hit a long ways.
Runner in scoring position. That's the tying run for the Rockies. Hunter Goodman. Struck out in the first inning. Out in front of the changeup here, 0-1.
Today's a new day. Came into this game 5 for 9, now 5 for 10 off of Robbie Ray. That's kind of the cat and mouse. Someone's getting to you. You do your research and come up with a new game plan.
Foul back.
Goodman does not get cheated.
Does not. He hit the home run in the 9th inning on Friday to tie the game.
Fouled off about 4 fastballs with an absolute hack.
Runner goes. Pitch taken, but that's a huge steal, uncontested.
He just got such a good jump off of Robbie Ray. The big leg kick, timed it. Susak didn't have a play, just put it in your pocket and a little secondary.
You're making it hard on yourself. That's the 3rd steal already for the Rockies. Now the infield has to come in. Runner at 3rd with only 1 out. Almost another wild pitch.
Good save from Susak to keep that one in the backstop.
It's the other advantage of taking 3rd if you could do it, because now ball gets by the catcher. That can be a run. Adames way in at shortstop. Can't be all that comfortable with a guy as strong as Hunter Goodman.
Chapman going to stay back in the hot corner.
Full count. Rockies have had a lot of these. Struck him out with the curveball.
So he's got him with the high cheese, and here in the 3-2 count, gets the curveball. But this is a weird finish from Robbie Ray. Watch him finish right here. He kind of hangs there a little bit awkwardly.
That was not the normal finish. It's not the normal put-away pitch for Robbie. A curveball's not usually a swing and miss pitch for him. That was well done. And now 2 outs. Infield can back up. Tovar pops one up, way up there. Gilbert can't find it. Schmidt now does see it and catches. Fly ball's not routine today. Ray works around that double.
Welcome back to the broadcast booth presented by Lazy Boy. I'm alongside the birthday boy who just got quite the birthday gift.
Oh, man.
Where's the cake at?
Everybody, they went to go cut it. We got cupcakes.
We got cupcakes.
I got my card. I'm feeling the love today from all of you guys.
This is how it's done. Yep. That's a good card, too.
Card. You are feeling the age where nobody gives a
rip.
That's pretty good. Oh, everybody signed it.
I wrote you an essay in there.
Did you?
It's a novel. That was fun.
My Giants family. Very nice of everybody. Cake, cupcakes, card. We had candles.
You made a birthday wish?
I did. Everybody who's watching knows what wish I made. It's pretty
Can't tell
simple.
anyone your wish. So
I won't say it out loud, but everybody knows what it is. Bryce Eldridge, who had a double and scored a run. Did he hold up? I thought he did. Rockies, are they challenging? They are challenging.
Catcher challenge to call a ball.
And they might be right about that one. It took them a while to make the challenge.
Yeah, catches the bottom of the zone.
Colorado has one more challenge remaining.
The dot race is still 1-1.
Two. Another full count worked by Eldridge.
Lays off that changeup that's been real effective for Gordon.
Eldridge drives that one to left field and deep toward the corner. It is off the wall. And rolling back toward the infield, Eldridge rounds second. He's got a second double today. And again, leading off an inning.
Every time he's up there is a dangerous at bat. He's just hitting bullets to the wall. First at bat, center, right center. This at bat, 99.6 to right field. Almost gets out of here. Right there, you get it up with some backspin. The wind blowing out a little bit. And a little double-double to get things started.
He drilled one to deep right center his first time up. Took this one straight down the left field line. Man, Eldridge is doing it.
Pepper in the fence.
Susac gets beamed. Oh my goodness. He tried to get out of the way. It hit him in the helmet.
That was just a chaser. It's the curveball above his head, ducks, and it follows him. And
oh boy.
That'll rock you. It's always scary. Oh no.
That's one where, I mean, Susac is going to try to talk himself into staying in this game, but you got to make sure.
Fortunately, just a 78-mile-an-hour curveball, but still, it's not good to get hit in the head.
No. Susac is talking to Yo there. Tony Vitello is out. Jace Tingler's out. So that's not the end of the story. Like Susac's staying in, but they're definitely going to check again with him as the game goes on.
And
ooh, right on the side of the helmet.
Luckily, the catch is just helmet, I think. You don't got that guard there, but
and
square.
Interesting, the Rockies are going to the bullpen here. So the Rockies are making a pitching change. Gordon looked stunned when his manager came out and pointed to the bullpen. 2 on, nobody out, a 2-1 game, top 4. And the Rockies are making that change. Time for a change. Switch to Comcast Business for all-in connection and protection your small business can rely on. Back right after this. Well, a scary moment. 2-1 Giants. Pitching change for the Rockies here in the 4th inning with 2 on and nobody out. Daniel Susac came over, and Bryce Eldridge very gently checking on his young teammate.
Got to massage the helmet.
Just make sure Daniel's okay. We thought maybe there would be a counter move here. Bernardino, the left-hander, comes in to face Drew Gilbert. 2 on, nobody out. See if maybe Gilbert's thinking about bunting. And a pickoff throw goes into center. Eldridge went back with a slide. He gets up and goes to third.
All right, so Giants catch a break here. A little snowball action. Now you don't have to bunch, you get to hit. And heads up from Eldridge, even if he made that throw, was going to be in.
Yeah, he was paying attention.
And Bernardino, we saw him last night, 1 inning through 14 pitches, gave up 1 hit. So night game to day game, double work for Bernardino.
Infield in. Gilbert takes a slider for a strike. Gilbert is 0 for 20 against left-handers this year. He is overdue. I asked Tony Vitello about it, and Tony said in college, Gilbert actually often would have better numbers against lefties than against righties.
Yeah, that's interesting.
A little swinging bunt on a curveball. And now the count is 0-2. You got Casey Schmidt on deck. Great opportunity here for the Giants. 2nd and 3rd, nobody out. 1 out.
So Not able to get the guy in for the first one, but Casey Schmidt, big righty to the RBI leader for the Giants.
And I know it's early in the game, but Giants have 4 right-handed hitters on the bench today. And, oh my goodness, now we're going to get a visit. The slow walk from the pitching coach.
And you're wondering if he's discussing, let's just walk him here. Got a base open. And Rafi Devers, lefty, batting behind Casey.
Could be part of the discussion here. And I'm not saying it's an easy decision, but you're playing at Coors Field. You got second and third, nobody out. I was thinking there was at least a chance the Giants were going to make a move there and try to get a matchup against this guy just in the game.
You got your call up who is batting over 400 in AA. Kind of exciting defensive numbers off the charts, steals bags. But did sleep at the airport last night.
He did. He slept inside O'Hare. Got here in the early morning. Schmidt 0 for 2 against the starter. And we'll see how aggressive Bernardino is against him. Casey, he got a pitch to hit there, a cutter, fouled it off. That caught a lot of the strike zone. So if the meeting was, hey, let's throw one down the middle to this guy, he followed orders.
Casey Schmidt, 13 for 46 this season, 283 average with 16 RBI with runners in scoring position.
He's really, really done a lot of damage against lefties. One ball, one strike to count. Eldridge leadoff double. Susac hit by a pitch, throwing error into center field. Schmidt helped him out there. 1 and 2. A lot of movement on that cutter coming way inside. The catcher asking the pitcher to step off. Fulford. Hitting .400 against lefties. Out into right center, and that's going to get down for a hit. Eldridge scores. Susac is going to get held. He waited. And it can be hard to read those plays here in Denver. So he stops. Schmidt, though, with the 2-strike hit. It's 3-1 Giants.
And for the Rockies, they wanted to play with fire. Casey Schmidt likes left-handers. They're going to throw some balls in the strike zone, and that is a beautiful RBI approach. You throw it in, I'm going to stay inside it, shoot it over a little soft liner over the second baseman, and good little hold up right here. Keep the threat in order. Another opportunity for some situational hitting.
Well, Eldridge scores for the second time after his second double of the game. Here's Devers. Foul back. That was a kind of a get it in curveball. It did end up down.
A little first pitch get me over. Devers was on it, just missed it.
Devers at minimum can get Susac home. Fastball high and tight. They've been doing that to Devers. Got a rise on deck. Bullpen working again for the Rockies. 1 run in, chance for more. Schmidt not taking any chances. Get that sliding glove on. Casey's actually been probably not a spot where you're going to see him take off with Devers up. But Casey has been an opportunistic base runner this year. He's been one of the Giants' best base runners, base stealers.
He's got 4 bags, only caught once.
Devers ahead 2-1. There goes Schmidt. Pitch high, and they don't even make a throw.
So there goes the 5th bag for Casey.
Kind of an awkward slide there. Hopefully he's all right.
The quick step at him.
Devers takes a walk. That one almost hit him. Bases loaded.
So 3 pitches. He's playing dodgeball up there. And this is a guy you love to have up with situational at bats. He's got such good bat control.
Indeed. Hoping that he's feeling good enough to have his normal at bat in this kind of spot. Takes a strike. He's had that thumb issue. Got jammed on a swing last night, and we've noticed him shaking his hand out a lot since then.
A lot of grimaces.
Ball 1 strike to count. He does have a career grand slam. He's 2 for 4 this year with the bases loaded. To your point, this is a guy you love having up in a spot like this.
Bust this game open.
2-1. Doesn't take a lot of walks, but also is usually going to make the pitcher throw strikes. Just the 1 run in, but now the Giants really have a great opportunity to make this a big inning. Three and 1.
Bernardino having a little trouble with the command. We mentioned pitched last night. Quick turnaround. Zach Agnos.
A rise. Carrying out to medium deep center field. McCarthy will catch. Susac tags. Throw goes to third. So Susac scores. I mean, it's not an extra base hit. It's not a bases clearing double. It's not a grand slam, but it's a run.
It's a run. It's execution of situational at bat. And that's a guy you can count on. Luis Arraez. Tack on. And still an opportunity to get clutch knock here for Adames, who's having some good at bats. Hit 107 his last time up.
Saw the right-hander warming up for the Rockies. See if Warren Schaefer's thinking about making a move. Hopefully Daniel Susac's all right.
Got the adrenaline pumping. Sometimes you don't even know until later on.
Adames first pitch swing to third for the force out. So Willie's gone on 1 pitch. Giants get 2 runs. They lead 4-1.
By your California Ford dealers. 7 years ago today in Baltimore, Mike Yastrzemski became the 5th player in Giants history to hit both his first career triple and home run in the same game, both off of Andrew Kashner. The last time a Giant hit his first career triple and homer in the same game before Yaz was right here in Denver when Fred Lewis hit for the cycle on Mother's Day in 2007.
Oh, I remember that one. Daniel Susac, by the way, still in this game. I'm sure the Giants are going to be watching him very closely. 4-1 Giants. Robbie Ray had a long rest, which is good considering the way the first 3 innings went. Strike 1 to Kyle Karros, who doubled and scored what is so far the only run for the Rockies back in the second. Karros, then McCarthy and Fulford. A little bloop. That's going to be a hit.
We've seen so many of these from the Rockies this series. Just a lot of jam job blooper singles.
In a lot of ways, that is what makes Coors Field such a tough place to pitch, just as much as the booming home runs.
Yep, because the outfield has to play deep, so there's a lot of singles that'll fall in front. You'll win the at-bat but lose because there's just so much space to cover out there.
Now McCarthy struck out his first time up. Fastball for strike 1. They got me a good birthday cake. We wolfed down a piece in between innings.
I have wolfed it down. It was a good little vegan cake.
That was
tasty.
good, yeah. Good
I
job.
didn't know where they got it from.
I think I'm giving Mariana credit as opposed to. I mean, maybe Matt Chisholm gets some credit, but I'm giving
You thinking
Mariana.
Mariana?
Yeah, I know, that's what I mean.
What a wonderful job, her and DC and Chisholm.
They decorated the booth.
It's festive.
Very festive for everybody at Coors Field to see. In case there was any doubt that I got old today. Everybody in the ballpark can tell.
It's always dangerous because you get the cookies from Mariana, who
Yeah.
works the front here.
Correct.
And now we're getting cakes and cupcakes from Mariana.
Yeah. Going to a seizure here soon. Got him. Nice slider there from Robbie Ray. They were rolling when
Look at DC. Look at the smile, man. This is fun.
DC.
This is family.
everybody
The
came
Giants
in.
family. Carlos, Irwin, John Miller's even out. FP.
Everybody came over.
We got to sing to you at 12 o'clock last night.
That was
Everyone hanging
fun.
out. That was a good time.
We waited until midnight. My Giants fan.
We appreciate you, Dave.
Almost half my life I've called Giants games, and
That's wild.
I hope it goes on for
Yeah.
a lot more years.
We need you.
I love being a Giant. That's the end of the sentimentality portion of the broadcast. Through thick and thin.
Absolutely. It's a ride.
The special thing about the Giants is it's not always a straight line. It's not always easy.
Yeah. Learn a lot of lessons in this sport. Baseball teaches a lot of life lessons.
It does.
Highs and lows.
New bat for Fulford, broke his bat on that one. So the count is 1-1. Just the first stop on a long Giants road trip. 4 games in Milwaukee and then 3 at Wrigley. Two and one. Fulford's the guy who hit that pop up behind first that turned into a sacrifice fly essentially.
Devers made a heck of a play to run and get it. Turns and throws it, and Karros just beats it.
2-2.
A lot of long at bats from Rockies hitters.
If you thought it was already a hard schedule, which it has been, the Giants have the hardest June schedule by opponent's record of anybody. Like, it's just, I guess the counter would be, hey, you came here to Colorado, team with a struggling team with the worst record in the league, and so who knows? Giants played some of their best ball this year against the Nationals, the Dodgers, the Padres, the Phillies. Strike 3 call. 2 down.
Well, check out the Giants Talk podcast presented by Mancini's Sleep World, covering all the trending Giants news and featuring exclusive guests. Listen to the pod or watch it on YouTube. Giants Talk only on NBC Sports. And Robbie Ray piling up a lot of pitches, but piling up the strikeouts. 6 so far.
Ball 1.
Now the 9-hole hitter who had more than a 10-pitch, 11-pitch at bat to work a walk.
It was a heck of a battle. He's ahead again, 2-0. Ray wants a new pitch, new ball. Maybe he wants a new pitch too, but he definitely wants a new ball. I've got him adding to his arsenal out there.
New pitch with a new ball.
Mid-game. Let's see the old knuckleball, Robbie. There's something about this guy, Stevens. It's got to be frustrating for Robbie.
Sometimes you overthink the 9-hole hitter that you don't want to walk, batting .71, and get out of your rhythm.
I think that's true. I do. There's a strike. I think it's happened to Landon Roop a few times this year where Landon will be cruising along and there's something about that bottom part of the order that maybe
the old adage, you don't want to walk this guy, and then
Yeah.
all of a sudden, and you're skiing through trees, you don't hit a tree, you think pathway.
full count, 3-2.
Don't think of a pink elephant, Dave.
Nope.
Gotcha.
"82 pitches for Robbie. It's the 4th inning. 3-2 on the way. He walked him again.
Day game at Coors. Classic.
He's walked the 9th place hitter twice, and he's thrown, what, 15, 16 pitches to him total?
And that's going to bring out pitching coach Justin Message.
Good use of a visit, I think.
Yeah. Everything is just amplified when you're here at Coors. Every pitch, every sprint. It's a real thing.
Two on, two out for Willie Castro. Hitting leadoff today for the Rockies. Meeting over, and there's a lot of activity now in the Giants bullpen. Strike one with the slider. Nobody's warming up yet, but lots of folks are getting stretched out down there. Robbie may use all the tricks of the trade here just to
Buy some time.
buy a little time. Foul back, it's 0-2.
That's one thing Robbie's been. He's been pitching like bamboo. Bend but don't break. Rockies hitters 0 for 7 with runners in scoring position, as you just saw. Foul balls from Rockies hitters today.
Wow. It's the 4th inning. Another one. Add to the list.
It's just that extra life. Robbie Ray has some explosive stuff, and it's tough to square him up.
Two. There's one of those tricks. Yeah, that one was no good.
New ball. It's 2 strikes, but a lot of speed on the bases. Robbie Ray with the big leg kick.
Two and two. Added to the tote board.
A lot of souvenirs.
This will be the 90th pitch of the game. It's the 4th inning. Here it comes. Fouled again.
95. They're just scrapping. Slider changeup, four seam, slider sinker, four seam. Another ball. It's tough to find the one he likes.
Yeah. 2 outs, runner at first, and since then, like 15 pitches, and still not through with Castro. Two. There. This might be it for him. Although I don't know if anybody's actually warming up.
Yeah, nobody's warming up yet. 10 3-ball counts on the day.
I'm shocked nobody's warming up.
He's already at 91. That is.
Runners go, fouled back.
Pitch number 10 to Willie Castro. Rockies fans starting to get a little excited.
At some point, you just think that the gas tank is going to be empty. 3-2. Fouled again.
Change up. Maybe get another new ball. You don't like that one, Robbie.
Broken bat, and it goes off the glove. And he throws it away. That scores one. Here comes another. The throw is going to be late. 2 runs home on a broken bat comebacker. 4-3.
And really, this is just, he's thrown so many pitches. You're tired and not able to finish the job, but wins the battle. Chips away, body's tight, everything's a little not moving the way you're used to, and that is a really punishing error.
Both Karros and Stevens score.
He's just battling and fighting, and then the finish, not there.
Tristan Beck, who just has been activated today, getting ready, but Robbie Ray needs a lifeline. One to 0. Tyler Freeman 1 for 2 today. There goes the runner. Devers is going to throw, and out. Adames put his body on the line there, and Willie Castro helps out the Giants big time. We go to the 5th. Giants still ahead. Well, Giants annual Pride Night highlighted by post-game fireworks presented by Gilead, all following the June 12th game, Giants and the Cubs. Learn more and get tickets at sfgiants.com/pride. Rockies go back into their bullpen. Third pitcher of the game for Colorado, Zach Agnos. 4-3 Giants for the 16th time this year. Ball 1 to Jung-Hoo Lee.
And a look at the numbers there. 6.25 ERA, 15 outings. Opponents hitting .271. Features a cutter, four-seamer, sweeper, slider, sinker, and split. Kind of a starter's arsenal.
Lee out to deep right center field. McCarthy watches off the wall. Jung-Hoo to second, and he'll stop there. Another extra base hit for the Giants. Leadoff double that almost got out.
Yeah, he launched this one. And Agnos catches kind of the heart of the plate. That's middle, 94, and that's what Jung-Hoo Lee, you do not want to miss there right now. He is just a laser show. And the Giants just continue to rip doubles here in May.
They've had a ton of extra base hits in this series. Even though they have lost the first 2 games. They've been piling up extra base hits as Chapman fouls off the first pitch. So it'd be nice to get an answer after the chaos of the bottom of the 4th, where Robbie Ray was just out of gas and clearly, I think, was affected and made 2 errors on 1 play. Now Chapman out to right center field. McCarthy sprinting, and he's not going to catch it. And then the ball caroms away. Lee around third. Lee's going to score. Chapman will stop at second. Another one of those doubles. It's 5-3.
This one 103 off the bat of Chapman. Just a flick of the wrist. And answering that long inning for Robbie Ray with 2 quick outbursts. Just, you know, you shoot yourself in the foot a little bit, but they're playing. They're swinging it good. And a couple balls from Agnos in the heart of the plate. McCarthy, man, got a lot closer than I thought was possible.
It was funny to watch Jung-Hoo Lee. I was kind of trying to watch the ball and Jung-Hoo. At first he was like, well, no way he's catching it. Then he hesitated. Eldridge gets jammed a little, does pull the ball, and that gets Chapman to third.
That is a team at bat right there. That gets me fired up. Chapman gasping for air.
Ooh, man, doubled over. Ron Woda's checking to make sure he's okay. Now Susac will come up after Eldridge advances the runner. The way Bryce is hitting these days, you're looking for damage from him, but it is cool to see. Susac fouls that one away.
Susac, another one who had kind of that same at bat, hit himself a double down the line, staying inside it with 2 strikes, and then gets hit in the head. We'll see how he looks like he's fine.
Behind though 0-2 now after the split change.
We'll take another look at this ball, that curveball that kind of just followed him. He nowhere to go, and
oh man. One and 2. Thank goodness he's apparently all right. Infield in for the Rockies. That's a big run over there at third with Chapman. Now Susac will use his timeout. Fouled away. It's amazing we've had so many foul balls, so many deep counts, so many pitches thrown. We're approaching the 2-hour mark of this game. It's the 1 out in the top of the 5th.
flying.
It's like we never see games like this anymore.
They want you to have a lot of baseball on your 50th day.
Oh, soak it up. Kind of an emergency swing there and a good one.
Whatever it takes, Giants fighting crazy.
That's it.
Susac battling.
Nobody on that Giants side cares how long it takes. They need a win. Giants are, this is their 13th at bat with a runner in scoring position. He strikes out Susac with the slider. That's a huge strikeout. And now it's up to Gilbert.
So frustrating at bat for Susac. Battled, finally gets, Agnos gets him to chase the slider. So we'll pick up your teammate at bat for Drew Gilbert right here.
Oh for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Infield moves back. Slider, strike 1. Gilbert, we've seen Gilbert shoot a ball the other way. Karros is playing off the line. The shortstop, Tovar, way up the middle. One to Gilbert. He hammers that one down the right field line, toward the corner, and off the top of the wall. Rolling back toward the infield, Gilbert around second, digging for third, and he'll make it there with a triple. Oh, so close to another home run for Gilbert. It's 6-3 Giants as Chapman scores.
And he skied this one, and this is exactly what you asked for. Pick up your teammate, two-out opportunity to drive in some runs, gets the righty-lefty matchup, and this time, perfect slider down and in. That's the happy zone for a lefty, and scooped it up off the wall. Just missed his second home run of the series. Wow.
That's about as close as
They might
you
actually
could
have
get.
to challenge that. It may have hit the little pole above the yellow, but they're not going to look.
It's one of those where you don't have to really use a challenge. That's a boundary call. You could ask the umpires just to.
It sounded like it hit the pole. I heard like the bong, and that's a homer if it hits the green pole. I'd like to look at it again a little closer.
Schmidt into center field, base hit.
Not going to matter. Schmidt with another RBI knock.
Casey drives in Gilbert. 7-3 Giants. What an answer here in the fifth.
So, slider, cutter actually, middle away, rips it. Both line drives kind of up the middle the other way for Schmidt. That's RBI type swinging right there. Love to see it.
Devers takes a ball. Devers has a double and a walk. And he pulls one into right field. That's a hit. Schmidt around second, heading for third. Cut off by Freeman. Schmidt will get the stop sign into second with a slide. Devers. That's the fourth extra base hit of this inning. And what's that, the 18th of the series for the Giants?
That is impressive. And they are answering that last long fourth inning here in the fifth with just a laser show. Line to line, wall to wall, running the bases. This is a team that looks like they're ready to find a way to win no matter what. Devers gasping for air.
I mean, it's tough. You're playing in the heat, the altitude. Third game in 3 days here. It takes a toll. It does. Now Arise is going to be intentionally walked. Luis Arise will be sent to first.
We're going to take another look at this Gilbert triple. Does it hit the pole or does it hit the yellow? Super slow-mo.
Wow.
I still don't know.
Wow.
I think that hit the pole, and you heard a bong.
You might be right. You know, when I watched that the first time, I thought, I think it clipped the top of the wall. You watch that? I think it might have hit the rail.
hit the pole. But it's not going to matter other than a stat of triple or homer, but still, check it.
Yeah, that one needs to be looked at. You got to ask, because it doesn't cost you anything. It's a boundary call. It's a crew chief review. That might have been a home run. Adames had a wild swing and miss at the first pitch. Takes this one for a ball.
Take another peek. This is another good angle. I feel like if it hits the fence, does it bounce like that? It seems like it hit a pole.
The one we showed before was the one where
you had a good look. You could see it a little more.
Anyway.
Oh, well.
Bases loaded here. Giants have a chance to just blow this game wide open. 2-2 to Adames. They walk to Rise to load the bases to pitch to Adames.
If you think of the physics of how that ball bounced, I'm hung up on it.
I'm okay
it did
with
not
it.
hit the fence. I'm convinced.
I'm okay with you being hung up on it. 3-2.
All right, we got to super slow. Watch the angle here. Okay, maybe it is yellow. Okay, I'm wrong. I'm convinced I'm wrong. That was yellow.
It was real close, though. 3-2 to Adames. Nowhere to put him. Fouls that one off. Rye's got a good jump from first. That's the idea. You got to be off and running. Full count. 2 down. Gilbert gets the triple, not the home run. Schmidt knocked him in. And Devers with a double. The intentional walk to Arise. Another full count pitch here for Magnos. Adames to deep left field. And gone! Grand slam! That's how you make them pay for an intentional walk to load them up in front of you. 11-3 Giants.
And he is fired up about it. You can see him yelling and screaming around the bases. Intentionally walking to get to me. Easily could have been his 3rd home run of the series. He's been ripping it all over the yard in this one. No doubter. That is a big blow for Willie.
Wow.
109. Yes, sir. That's a sweet sound.
That one just wasn't going to come down. Lee almost gets hit. 6th career grand slam for Willie Adames, his 8th home run of the season. 4th Giants grand slam already this year. Remember, Bader had a couple. Giants had 3 in a week, and now they've hit another one. One to Lee, who got the whole inning started with a double. So the Giants have batted around. Johnny's got 2 hits again today. Little bloop. Foul.
The Rockies still don't have anyone up in the bullpen. Agnos is going to have to just wear this one.
I mean, the weird thing is, on a day like today, there's still a long way to go.
Yeah,
it's the top of the 5th.
It is a day game in Colorado. Still a long way.
Lee, what a spoiler that was. And a really cool answer, because the top or the bottom of the 4th before this top of the 5th was pretty deflating. Up the middle, Lee's got another hit. His 2nd of the inning, his 3rd of the game. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9th hit of the series for Lee.
That's a series. They'd say go to Colorado and get hot. He has done that. And that is not, there's been no cheapies.
No.
It has been bullets.
Now the Rockies are going to send the catcher out and get the bullpen going.
Let the Giants be happy.
Juan Mejia, who actually got the win the other night, even though he gave up a couple runs. Just starting to get loose. Giants are tied for the most grand slams by any team in the big leagues this year with 4.
Really, the offense has turned it around. This series especially.
The Orioles, White Sox, and Angels also each have 4 grand slams. Oh, 2 to Chapman.
Those 3 are quite the tandem.
Thomas is saying, they walked you to get to me. He's probably not saying that.
Oh, he probably is.
He might.
It's like, I'm not going to let them walk you again. How dare they?
Devers had a double in the middle of all that.
The three amigos, baby.
Chapman's showing some signs of life here. Chapman with an RBI double already in this inning. He's had some better at-bats here in Denver.
Oh, yeah, it is. Since that 2-out RBI knock yesterday, 2 knocks. Big double here today.
Strikes out on a high fastball. And we're just flying through this game here today in Denver. Wow. What a swing and what an at-bat from Adames. A grand slam. Bye-bye, baby. From Denver, 11-3 Giants.
Hello Kitty visits Oracle Park on June 14th. The first 25,000 fans will receive a Hello Kitty plush keychain presented by Eva Air as the Giants host the Chicago Cubs. Receive one of the 3 versions of the keychain. You either get a Giants cream, an orange, or a pink. You want to collect as many as you can. Get tickets at sfgiants.com/Hello Kitty.
That's great to see Tristan Beck back in the big leagues, and he takes over now. Robbie Ray, 4 incredibly taxing innings as the Giants starter. A couple of appearances, 3 innings so far with the Giants.
Been effective.
Close, but called the ball. 3-0.
Opponent's just hitting 182. Granted, it's 3 innings. I always love Tristan Beck because he creates some funky angles. It's fun to watch pitch. Kind of rubber bandy.
I think there's a role for him.
The Gumby attack.
That one out to left. Schmidt still going back. He jumped for it.
I mean, that's you throw a glove up, maybe it goes in, but that ball was blistered. That's a double all the way. Good effort from Casey.
Double for Freeman.
And 94, a little bit of the heart of the plate. He wanted to catch it.
He did. I don't blame him.
I've been impressed with how quickly he's been solid out there for out learning on the fly.
Ground ball, center field, base hit. So Freeman will come home and score. Right away, the Rockies have one of those runs back. It's 11-4. As we said, this game is not over.
Yeah, not over. This is a day game in Colorado, so buckle up, Buttercup.
Goodman. Liner caught by Chapman. What a play. That thing was scorched.
Let's take a peek. Chapman once again, just spectacular hand-eye. And 82 down the middle. And smooth sliding.
It's funny, it wasn't on the exit velocity reading, it wasn't hit as hard as it looked.
90.1.
But
It looks like a rocket.
That was still a great play. Tovar takes a ball.
Get you a ground ball here, Tristan.
Challenge from Susak.
Catcher challenge the color ball.
I don't know about that one.
A little bit low. CO.
Yep.
Cause confirmed. San Francisco has no more challenge remaining.
Well, that's it for the Giants. No more ABS challenges. 2-0 to Tovar. 3-0. Pump that one in there. Just joined the Giants today from AAA Sacramento. He did pitch only a couple nights ago in Reno. Strike two. And pitched 2 innings through 32 pitches.
So he's a guy who could get you a couple innings.
Fouled off. Pitching in Reno is excellent preparation for coming to Coors Field.
Yes, there's definitely, Reno's got the altitude as well. Not quite to the extent of here in Denver.
Foul ball count today is high. They were actually the Rockies. We've gotten so many text messages about notes because there's been so much stuff going on in this game. I got to go back and look at it.
Another foul ball.
But in the first 4 innings, there were 45 foul balls total. That was the first 4 innings.
14 hits for the Giants.
There were 13 full counts in the first 4 innings. The most in a game in MLB this year in 4 innings. That one lined and past Adames. But Tovar's got a hit. It's the 3rd hit now in the inning for the Rockies. Kyle Karros. We've turned back the clock. This is like old school Coors Field. Pre-humidor, pre-pitch clock.
11-4 lead. It's a close game. We got to get to 20. Whoever gets to 21st has a chance.
You know what? It kind of feels like that kind of day.
We're going to need a 5th inning stretch.
1-1 to count. Slider up and in. 1-2 to Karros. Karros, part of the reason why it was so tough for Robbie Ray in 4 innings. He went 2 for 2 and scored 2 runs. While the Giants starter was still in there. Ooh, close, but no challenges left. And I think that was definitely outside. Good frame job by Susak. He sold me at first. Trying to do it again. Now the count is full. It's a walk.
So the Rockies mounting a dangerous inning here to answer the Giants' big 5th.
Yeah, this is one swing away from getting real serious. It's already feeling serious, I'm sure, for the Giants. Tristan Beck. Just a message on his way to the mound. Giants, I'm sure they were hoping that Tristan Beck would go a couple innings, but they're going to have to start getting somebody up, I would think.
Yeah, if this gets a little more out of hand, they're going to have to.
Well, while we have a moment, just a reminder, you can get all your highlights, analysis, live updates, Giants Talk episodes, and more. Everything a Giants fan needs. NBC Sports Bay Area app. Download it now. McCarthy goes after the first pitch. Out to left, Schmidt is there. Catches, tagging from third. That's Johnston, he'll score. Out number 2, 11-5.
And that's a tough line drive right at you. Casey Schmidt reads it perfectly. I've been impressed with how under control. This is Colorado, especially low liners right at you are the toughest to read, and he's doing a real nice job out there.
It was definitely not the easiest place to drop in and start playing out. I mean, he played a few games before coming here.
For me, this was the hardest part to play in the outfield.
I mean, you were a guy who was a really good defensive player and played for a long time in the big leagues, so that opinion carries a lot of weight. Ball one to Fulford, the catcher. He hits one to center. Gilbert is there, out number 3. 2 runs for the Rockies. On to the 6th, 11-5 Giants.
All right, Giants fans, treat yourself to a sweet experience this summer. Elevate your game day with a private suite at Oracle Park. Suites accommodate 12 to 20 guests starting at $175 per person. Summer games include a Rafael Devers bobblehead giveaway and a fireworks show. Book online at sfgiants.com/suites.
If you sit in one of the suites at Oracle, you don't get the view of the peaks of the Rocky Mountains, but you get to see
it's a beautiful view.
San Francisco Bay, maybe Bay Bridge. Keegan Thompson takes over for the Rockies, facing Eldridge. Swings and misses at Thompson's first pitch.
We saw him 2 nights ago. 5.29, 1 inning, 1 hit, 1 run earned. He's got 3 2/3 on the season.
Former Cub. Eldridge has been in the middle of 2 of the Giants' rallies. And really, he had a good situational at bat his last time up, made it out, got a guy over. Once it became a 7-run inning, it was kind of lost in the shuffle.
3 productive at bats.
He's got 2 doubles, 2 runs scored. He keeps leading off innings. This is the 3rd time in 4 at bats he's led off an inning. Three and 1. Giants, I know they're trying hard to keep the pressure lower on this kid. He's 21 years old. 21. If he'd gone to college, he'd be getting ready for the draft right now.
He's already in the big leagues, doing damage.
He drills one to center. McCarthy going back at the wall. Gone! Booming power from Bryce Eldridge. Into the trees, 453 feet. 12-5. Wow.
Did I say doing damage?
He's doing damage.
Doing damage.
That is just pured.
He's hit 2 balls off the wall. This time you go up with 92, and he throw it high, let it fly. 450 feet. Say hello to the trees. That one's lost in the woods. 108 off the bat.
Squirrels looking for the ball right now.
Maybe the bunny.
Maybe the bunny. Wow.
You said half your life calling games, you've seen 1 bunny.
So Zach swings and misses.
Take a look at this side swing. This ball is not even a strike, by the way. And when you get a high four-seamer, that's a nice flat bat path. That's how you meet it.
Susak to left. Johnston, one away. And all 3 times that he's hit extra base hits in this game, 2 doubles and a homer. That's big boy land out there, even at altitude, even on a day where the ball is carrying. But he's gotten himself ahead in the count, and then you look for a pitch and you just let it fly.
And just even before kind of, you know, he's had a great series, but you could just see how connected all the swings, the swing decision, he's on time. It's almost like the game slowed down for him. It's hard to imagine. He's just 21.
Strike 1 to Gilbert. And the point I was starting to make, and then Bryce interrupted me by hitting a 450-foot home run, was despite the idea that you can't put too much pressure on this kid, he's still young, he's still learning, all that. Don't make him be the savior. Giants have to be thinking about moving him up in the order. Have to be. Like right now, he's
looking like a middle of the order, someone you want to pitch around.
Yeah. Giants have 15 hits already in the game, 10 of them extra base hits, 7 doubles, a triple, and a couple of home runs. It's the 6th inning. Gilbert on the ground to first. Willie Castro. 2 outs. You know he's going to play a lot of games in a Giants uniform. He's going to play a lot of games in this park. And I do believe that he's going to hit a bunch of Coors Field home runs. I know that's going way out on a limb there.
We're going to see a lot of that, says Dave, who has seen a lot of baseball.
He's got the power to make this place look tiny.
It's pretty special.
Casey, 2 for 4. A couple of RBI hits. Has a steal, has scored a run. One and one. Longest Giants home run in a couple of years, by the way. Oh man, that rule to swing keeps happening to Schmidt. It's almost like he gets picked on with where they don't ask the base umpire to make a ruling. It was the home plate umpire Jimenez who made the call himself.
I always hate that as a hitter. How are you watching the pitch and my swing? Ask the guy who's just watching the swing.
Seems fair. Struck him out. Schmidt's not real happy about that. July of 2024, Jorge Soler, last Giant to hit one longer than that home run. Bryce Eldridge, second time going deep as a big leaguer. 12-5 Giants. Yay, Giants fans.
And we got a new one down there.
We do. Hanging in there today. Giants are up 12-5. Caleb Killian takes over on the mound. Pitched the 9th inning on Friday night, coming in here in the 6th today. A foul ball. First pitch to Chad Stevens, the 9th place hitter. It's been a rougher May for Killian, but numbers can get skewed when you're a short reliever. 1 or 2 bad outings and the numbers go wacky.
Still not bad overall in the season. Just that pretty tough outing here Friday night. First time pitching at Coors, learned a lesson, he said.
He did. He talked a lot about that after the game, about how his stuff wasn't reacting the same way that it does other places, and he was going to learn from it. Painful lesson to learn. Strike 3. Beautiful fastball at 97 miles an hour. Second youngest Giant since the Giants moved to San Francisco to have 3 extra base hits in a game. That is good company. Orlando Cepeda, who was just a little bit younger in early May of 1958. That was the first year of the Giants. That was Orlando's rookie year, first year of the San Francisco Giants.
We're going to go back a long way for that one.
The baby bull. Castro went around. You said it the other night. If you're a Giant, one of your goals should be, if you're a hitter, let's get on some lists with Mays, with McCovey, with Cepeda, with Posey, with Clark, with Bonds.
That means you're doing something special.
Foul. Grounder. Killian broke to cover, and Arise threw him out, but Castro's in the batter's box. Foul ball.
It's got like a near knee guard. It's a weird.
That is weird. Maybe he had some sort of injury that he wanted to try to just specifically protect.
And this one gets the foot. So he's going to have to add to the guards. Those will stick with you for a long time. You get a nice shin burner, foot burner. You're going to feel it for a month.
Right off the top of his right foot.
And he's standing up, so he's going to be okay.
Hunter remembers that feeling, and he's allergic to it. Hunter just sneezed. I don't blame you.
I'm sorry.
Those are bad memories, man.
I don't need to see that again.
Killian throwing hard here today. Just power pitching from Killian. 97 again, 2 down.
Well, Giants fans, get a Giants soccer jersey during the next homestand. The first 20,000 fans will receive a soccer jersey presented by StubHub on Saturday, June 13th, as the Giants take on the Cubs at 7:05 p.m. Learn more and get tickets at sfgiants.com/fiesta. Hey, I think they saw that they got a little nod.
We get
Giants
a screenshot
fans.
maybe sent to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, we put you on TV. Now we're doing it again.
You're bringing the good vibes for the Giants here on Dave Fleming's 50th birthday.
Oh my
Great
gosh.
day. Oh yeah.
That's the one I'm focused on right there.
And the new one. Bringing the dubs. Potentially.
98 miles an
Yeah,
hour.
Killian's just trusting his fastball here in this altitude. Pitching like he is determined.
One and two. It's been all fastballs, and they've all been good ones.
You know, the Rockies got to a lot of his breaking stuff, and he's a guy with big spin rate, tons of movement, and that's in Colorado not the best.
Up with the fastball. I like that pitch.
Yeah, it's working.
Tried to curve, bounced it. You can understand that. I mean, if I'm going to throw this thing, it ain't going to be over the plate. We have heard lots of pitchers talk about that in the past, about how when you come here where you know the ball's not going to react exactly the same, where you do have to really concentrate hard on finishing those breaking balls.
Yeah, you want to try to have shorter, tighter late movement, which is that extension and the finish of the pitch. Killian's a guy who you get some humidity, you get such high spin rates.
3-2. He walked him. Fastball missed. So just when we thought we were going to go to 1-2-3 inning, it's a 2-out walk.
And credit the Rockies batters. Fouling pitches off. They've had a good offensive series themselves, no doubt.
Almost threw it away. Good play by Devers. On the ground, Luis Arraez gobbles it up, throws him out. Hey, he didn't give up a hit. You might get a Cy Young vote for that inning. It's our game summary brought to you by Toyota, Hunter's favorite part of every telecast. Look at those numbers: 12 runs, 15 hits, 10 extra base hits for the Giants. A Willy Adames grand slam, 6th one of his career. Rafi Devers leading off here in the 7th. Giants have 10 extra base hits today. Robbie Ray, only 1 earned run in 4 just incredibly taxing innings. And really did a pretty darn good job, all things considered.
He really did. And the Rockies hitters were just fouling him off. And he, you know, I mentioned it earlier, he pitched like bamboo. He bent, but he didn't break. The offense today getting after it.
1-2. That one is fair. Just over the bag, down the right field line. And the Giants are going to get another extra base hit. Devers is thinking about it, but he'll slam on the brakes. He was thinking about a triple.
He was hustling. He can move.
That's the 3rd double of the game for Rafi.
I believe for this month.
He's had a lot of doubles this month. I've lost track.
I think
it's
I read the stat earlier. I can't remember it off the top of my head. It was like 12 doubles.
Too many numbers today. Mariana's killing us with all the notes.
We're grinding.
I'm scrolling back through all my. That's his. Well, now I don't know. That's his 12th double of the month was in the 1st inning, I think. Okay. So now he's got 14 doubles in the month, I think. 1-1 to Arraez. That one got in on his hands. So look, we know there's even more in there for Devers, because when he's really clicking, he's as dangerous as almost anybody in the game. But it's been a real positive month for him. Arraez, base hit into left. Devers is going to be sent around. The throw is way offline, so Devers will score standing. Arraez gets the RBI. Go get some oxygen, Rafi.
Yeah, Rafi full sprinting. And you know what? Just keep going. Beautiful swing from Arraez. Get greedy. Yeah, 14 doubles in May for Devers. Fact has been checked.
That's a lot. Here's Adames. I mean, you don't need to have a math degree. That's on pace for 80+ doubles for a year. That's a hell of a pace.
Some good math, Dave.
Yeah. It's always been my strength, really.
84-ish.
0-2. This would be a game. You get young Jonah Cox here. He's got his friends and family in the ballpark. You don't do it necessarily for sentimentality, but now you're up 13-5.
Give him a chance to
Good opportunity.
feel the vibrations of a major league ball game.
Exactly. This was last time up for Willie. Hit it so hard it just wouldn't come down. 6th career grand slam. Not this time. He goes down swinging. So that's the first down here in the 7th inning. And it brings up Jung-Hoo Lee.
Just a sneaky 3-hit game for Jung-Hoo Lee so far.
I know. See, he has 2 singles, so he's getting lost in the whole deal.
Lost in the extra base hit sauce.
His double was a boomer all the way out off the right field wall. That one rolls back to the pitcher. You don't see that very often. Off the catcher and then back into the infield.
That's dry. It's a day game. Dirt gets hard.
Rise takes second on the wild pitch.
that hit a shin guard.
I guess I've seen more of those than bunnies, but not many. I don't see a lot of those.
One bunny, 5-ish,
2
ricochets to the pitcher.
to 5 Schinberger wild pitches that roll out towards second.
We're seeing a lot of fun things here today. Baseball. Never know what you're going to get.
Never know. 2-1.
I'm starting to get trauma, though, for the rally animals because the rally squirrel got me when I was in Philly against the Cardinals. The rally bunny got us the other on Friday night.
Yeah. Jung-Hoo Lee's got another hit. Just rocketed one back up the middle. That'll score a Rise.
All right, there's going to be another stat on 2 4-hit games in the same series, I know. But that's his second 4-hit game of this series, a 3-game series at that. Jung-Hoo Lee, welcome back.
This might be the best series. He had that series at Yankee Stadium that was awesome. But this might be as well as he's played in one weekend since being a big leaguer.
And it's just that. It's just a laser show. Purified line drive missiles.
His quiet game was yesterday. He had 2 hits.
Yeah, what?
Games in a season with 4+ hits for a right fielder since 1974. He's already got 3 of them.
What about 2 in a series?
Yeah.
Who's done that last?
That was a cool list. You got Jack
We're
Clark.
probably-
You got Randy Wynn a couple times. Chili Davis. We just saw Chili when we were in Arizona.
Yeah. Man, he's fun to talk baseball. That is a high baseball IQ, Chili. That's the reason he's won some championships.
Chapman out to center field and pretty deep. McCarthy does have room. 2 down. Hey, guess who's coming up? Mr. 450 plus. Oh,
Launch. We call that damage.
wonder how many 21-year-olds have had 4 extra base hits in a game. He's got 2 doubles and a homer today.
Oh,
I don't know about that one. Called a strike. Giants don't have a challenge. That was not a strike. That was a ball. Ball 2 with the sinker. First time really he's been behind in the count all day. In tight. See that pitch, you think maybe a setup for off-speed down?
definitely could be. Went with the cutter up. He launched the 4-seamer up earlier, so now they're setting up down.
Cutter down and in. 2-2.
And potentially should be 3-1, but He's going to have to battle.
True. The Giants weren't out of it. I'm sure Eldridge would have challenged if they had one. He knew it wasn't a strike.
Now he has to protect a little bit off.
That was a very similar pitch to the one that had been called a strike.
Able to spoil, though.
Eldridge reps it and caught by Castro. Wow. We almost had to scramble into the record books. Instead, that's out number 3.
And guide her through the night with the light from above, from the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans, white with foam. God bless America, my home sweet.
This telecast is brought to you by Toyota, class-leading MPG and more hybrid models than any other brand. Toyota, let's go places. And by Provident Credit Union, make life easy.
All right, back here in Denver, where the Giants are trying to salvage a game before heading off to Milwaukee, and feeling like they're going to do it. 14-5, going back into the bullpen here. They do a long God Bless America presentation, honor members of the military. So now sing it, Take Me Out to the ball game, while Joel Peguero warms up on the mound.
And for Joel Peguero, 10 innings pitched, 4 strikeouts, 3 walks, to the tune of a 2.70 ERA. We saw him Friday night pumping it up 100, 103. And he is a flamethrower. It's fun to watch.
How about our upcoming schedule, Hunter?
Oh, yeah, our upcoming schedule brought to you by Cache Creek Casino Resort. The Giants hop on a flight to Milwaukee after the game today to start a 4-game series tomorrow. Then they'll hop on a bus to get to Chicago for a 3-game set at Wrigley Field. And then it's back to Oracle Park for a homestand against the Nationals and Cubs. So we're going to see a lot of the Cubs here coming up soon.
Indeed. The schedule is so hard. It just seems like it's relentless for the Giants. All right, so now back to the game. Bottom 7. Hunter Goodman takes ball 1. First pitch of the game from Peguero. Chopper, that's fair. Chapman, wide throw, safe. Now the Giants, Susak is saying, let's take a look at that one.
So is Devers.
Did he catch it cleanly, and did he keep his foot on the bag? Giants going to challenge. It's the point of the game where you probably should no matter what.
Outs are pretty big. It's a big lead, but
San Francisco is challenging the safe call at first base.
it might have come off the bag. First look looks like the toe is off, but maybe he had it before it came off. Being hopeful.
The runner's safe. San Francisco loses its challenge.
Yeah, that was the look right there.
Pretty clear.
Not a bad use of the challenge, though. It's the 7th inning. Once you get past the 7th, you can ask the crew chief to review a play like that, and almost always are going to get accommodation. But I assume that's going to be the second error of the game against Chapman. Now Edward Julian will hit for Tovar against Peguero. And he takes ball 1. Peguero, we had a conversation with him the other day after his appearance on Friday. This is with that one, and I said 103, huh? And he said I didn't believe it. He said he came back in, and everybody was saying 103, and he was like, no, not 103.
I feel like he maybe got a little extra velo when he relaxed, when you ramp up and effort the throw, but it was a smooth 103.
One called a ball, 101.
Kind of happens the same in hitting. We'll be warming up, hitting BP, and then hitting one really far. And you're like, I didn't even swing hard. Let me swing hard, and then you'll clank it.
It's true. Relaxed, more speed. There's a strike, 3-2.
Do less and accomplish more.
Still full, 3-2. That's a walk. Not what anybody wants with the score the way it is. An error and a walk to start the inning. It's a great day to be the Giants hitting coach. Maybe not quite as fun to be the pitching coach on a day where the ball's just flying at Coors. Now Karros. Giants haven't gotten him out today. Oh, 2. A little bit low with the sinker. Got it.
So answers the walk with a nice strikeout, gets Karros to chase. The first time Giants able to put Karros away, and 101. Man, it's impressive how much power he generates.
He was laughing about it, saying, I'm not a tall guy. I was like, really?
But I'm powerful, small but mighty.
First pitch swing and a pop-up from Jake McCarthy. Infield fly rule call. Chapman catches anyway. So 2 outs for catcher Fulford. Most runs the Giants have won a ton of games here over the last few years at Coors. Most runs they've scored here since September of 2020, the pandemic year. They had 23 in a game that year. 23 is a lot.
That is a lot. 2 more innings to tack on.
We called that game, but we were in a booth in San Francisco in an empty ballpark. Bloop, foul. That was the year. In 2021, we still stayed home to broadcast games, didn't travel with the Giants even in 2021. But 2020 is where we had to all be in different booths. So each one of the 4 of us would be in a separate booth.
That was a weird time.
It was. Except for me in DC, I guess. We were the ones we were put in danger. You guys just be together. That's fine. Everybody else has to be isolated.
You're willing to risk it for the game.
We put a little piece of plexiglass between the 2 of us. Oh boy. 2-2. 2020, the Giants had a year where there wasn't a lot of expectation that year, but they competed right until the end of that shortened season.
Yeah, the last game of the year they had a chance. I still remember Austin Slater got called out on.
Yeah, a really borderline, really bad call.
It was not borderline, it was a bad call. Blue to end the game.
It was, end of the season. Rob Drake.
But also, he got him earlier in this game as well. It's not just one.
Yeah. It was like a whole litany of them.
I was in the Cove for that one, my first game in the Cove.
Is that right?
Yeah, I was on the team, but that was my last year. Came back to support him that game. That was a tough one, though.
Tough way for that season to end, and then of course 2021 ended pretty tough. Out to center. Gilbert's there. Out number 3. 1 for the Rockies. We go to the 8th, 14-6.
All right, Giants fans, the 2026 All-Star Teacher Award presented by Provident Credit Union. Go to NBCSportsBayArea.com/AST to check out Matt Hoffman as well as the other finalists and vote now. The winning teacher school will receive $30,000.
I reapplied a little lip balm in between innings.
I need some lip balm and lotion and
It's a little dry.
cracky.
Hunter is chafing, flaking. Juan Mejia takes over for the 24th time, second time in this series. Susak, then Gilbert, and then Schmidt. Bunch of changes defensively for the Rockies. We'll get to those maybe. One. Some of the regulars coming out of the game for Colorado. I would love to see Jonah Cox get in this game, make his major league debut.
In front of his hometown, 60 people.
Three and one to Susak. There he is.
There's Jonah, the speedster, with the flow.
Kind of looking like maybe he's preparing to get in the game, maybe.
Kind of looks like he maybe slept at an airport.
I don't know him well enough to know if that's kind of his normal
just
look.
the hairdo. Just the hair is kind of disheveled.
He's got a sliding glove on and a helmet, so maybe not getting ready to hit, but if somebody can get on base.
Pinch run.
Any way to get him in the game would be really cool, I think.
Get some of these guys who play every day off their feet. Some long series here.
Yeah.
A lot of games in a row.
Dad played big league baseball, not for long, but had a long professional career. Susak takes a walk. Well, this might be the perfect spot. Get in there, Jonah.
You know, Susak got hit in the head. Hold.
Okay, not. Gilbert takes a strike. A triple for Drew Gilbert today. One of all those extra base hits the Giants have had. What's the updated number? Is it still 10 for the game?
A biscuit shy of a homer.
It was.
Just had one more breakfast bagel.
Heck, maybe just a little extra dollop of cream cheese.
Gotta add a dollop.
Oh, that was as close as it gets. 2. $11 extra base hits up to the moment. Gilbert goes down swinging. Third time he's struck out today. And up comes Casey Schmidt. Pull, foul.
Nice play. By the ball dude.
Very nice. A lot of changes. Freeman to center, Thompson to left, Johnson to right, McCarthy out, Stevens playing shortstop, Julian now stays in. Schmidt just roping him foul down the left field line.
Yeah, the scorecard's starting to look like a spring training game at this point.
It has that feel.
So if Schmidt gets on, maybe Jonah jumps in to run for him. Add a little defense.
He got on, base hit. Well, I'm just waiting to see who is he getting ready to run for.
Helmet is on.
Let's go.
Cleats have touched big league dirt.
What a cool moment. He's a big leaguer.
Get up. A life's work. A dream come true. Welcome to the big leagues.
Straight from Double-A. That guy's just made massive improvements in his game this year. He's always been a good defender, really good base runner, but he's become an all-around player this year, having a monster season for Richmond, called straight up from Double-A. He's got 60 friends and family here today. He went to high school 15 minutes from Coors Field.
Wow, you feel that.
Ball one to Devers. His dad, Darren, who made his big league debut here in this park. How cool is that?
That is crazy.
Playing for
That's like Disney story.
It is. Playing for the Expos back in 1999. Now he's watching his kid on a big league field.
Fairy tale. Wow.
His mom, Karen.
Jonah was a part of that Oral Roberts team. I know it's college playoff time that went to the College World Series. Played junior college baseball as well.
1-2. It was not a smooth, just perfect path to get here, but he worked hard. Giants traded with the A's to get Jonah Cox. Ross Stripling was traded to the A's. 2-2. I want Devers to just put a ball in place so we can watch him run. He can fly.
See if I can find that stat. Some good stats on him that would like really blow your mind.
Jonah's wife Kate is here too for the occasion. He slept in O'Hare last night. Devers into left center, base hit. Susak coming around third. Cox might catch him.
Cox is on his tail. He can score.
And now he's going to break for the plate and score a run. And the ball's still rolling. Devers will make it all the way around to third. What a cool way to get into a big league game. Start creating some havoc.
He had about 25 seconds before he scored. Lightning. Unbelievable. I've never been so excited. A 14-6 game, now 16-6.
That was awesome.
Watch this. He was on Susak's tail. Just loose, flying. He's had to slow down not to catch him. And there you have it. Scored a big league run. That's a bullet.
Great slide, too.
Yeah, kind of smooth slide. A little Trey Turner in his prime. See the family.
All right, keep going, keep going. Now go.
All right, keep hitting. See if we can get him an at bat.
What a great thing. A rise out to center. Now it's going to be deep enough to get Devers home. Devers ended up all the way at third.
So Raz's second sacrifice RBI.
(17-6). I have stopped even giving the score now. The Giants have 20 hits today. They did end up, they charged 2 errors on that crazy play. Error on the center fielder, error on the pitcher. We don't care, because Jonah Cox got in a big league game and showed off his #1 skill. That was exciting. Hopefully Devers is all right. Rockies are going to bring in a position player, the catcher Brett Sullivan, who's not catching today, but he's going to pitch now, and he's going to have to also
now,
pitch the 9th inning.
You know, if we can keep moving them, we got a position player on the mound. Jonah Cox could get his first big league hit off of a position player. Take it.
Take it. Don't ever apologize.
No.
Although maybe don't homer.
No, homer. Take him deep.
I would always laugh with David Ross. David Ross hit his first big league home run against Mark Grace. And he was like, I didn't know whether to, like, should I be really pumped or like, wait a minute.
You should be, yeah, it is a little awkward. But so what?
So what? Hit one.
You earned it.
Strike one to Adames from Sullivan, who's got the ephus thing going. Two down, bases empty. Jung-Hoo Lee has 4 hits. That one up the middle and through. Third hit of the game for Adames, and Jung-Hoo, he's never had a 5-hit game in his career.
Logan loves it. This is a breath of fresh air for all of these Giants players.
No kidding.
Have a game like this, get some swagger.
Chance for a 5-hit game. What are we registering on the radar gun? 51. Lee into right center. His 5th hit of the day.
This is Sullivan's 4th appearance of the season. He has 3 innings pitched, 2 hits allowed, no runs. The ethos has been effective with the Giants pressuring his first earned run.
Jung-Hoo Lee, have a series, man.
You're right about that.
Now Barracoto's going to run for Lee. First career 5-hit game after he had a 4-hit game on Friday. So 4, 5, 12 overall. Chapman hits a pop-up. That's out number 3. Giants get more runs. I think 3 of them in that inning. Whoa, what a day. 17-6 Giants. Jonah Cox making his major league debut as a pinch runner. Now he's in to play center. Gilbert moves over to left. Barracoto in to play right. Figueroa stays in on the mound. Strike 1 to Willie Castro. Giants trying to just find a way to get the final 6 outs now and get out of town. Well, Jonah, really impressive with the speed and covers a lot of ground in center field.
Yeah, the metrics are pretty extraordinary for his defense in the minors.
Two. That game we were talking about, where the Giants had all those hits and runs in 2020. Alex Dickerson, remember Alex?
Oh yeah.
That one out towards Barracoto in right, all the way back in front of the wall to make the catch. He had 5 hits in that game, and that's the last Giants player before today to have 5 hits in the game.
Both of them happening here in Colorado.
Not really a real shock, but 5 hits is 5 hits, no matter where it is.
Incredible. Now, this was the number that I was looking at. They call it range factor, 2.93. Okay. So is that good? It's basically in the likes of Carlos Beltran, Kirby Puckett, Andre Dawson, Joe DiMaggio, and Andrew Jones. It seems good to me.
Real good. And I can't wait to watch it in person. Oh, Figueroa deflects it. Now he's gonna.
No.
Oh gosh.
That looks like a hamstring.
He had a hamstring in spring training, and he might have just done it again, and that stinks.
The Giants really were excited to have him back.
That is a downer in a game that's been all positive. So now we're going to have to get somebody else in the game. There's no doubt Figueroa's coming out.
So ricochets coming, and just right away, not even overcompensating. He's probably pitching with a little bit of it, not feeling great.
And it does happen more often here. That stinks. Well, JT Brubaker, the guy who's getting up, he'll get as much time as he needs. It's really the only thing you want to avoid in a game like this is that.
Tough break.
He told us, he was talking the other day with us about the injury and coming back from it. He thought maybe that he just worked so hard in the offseason, tried to get stronger, that maybe he overdid it a little bit, was vulnerable early in spring training. And those hamstring things, if that's what it is again, they have a tendency to linger. They do.
Yep, the more you do it, the easier it is to do again. So hopefully not too bad, but definitely not good.
So JT Brubaker is going to take over, and we will step aside, come back to Coors after this.
All right, Giants fans, it's time for the Allstate Good Hands replay. And about 3 hours ago today, in the bottom of the second, Rafael Devers with an over-the-shoulder catch at foul territory. Take a look at this one. Running, covering a lot of ground, turns and fires a good strike. But this one right here, that's some good hands. That is a tough play. and almost gets the speedy Karros at home. But still, good hands.
It was really a good effort. That seems like a long time ago.
That's why I dropped a little 3 hours ago in the bottom of the second.
Yeah, exactly. And our thoughts are with Joel Peguero. Hopefully, I mean, we all have an inkling it's not going to be great news, but hopefully not worst case scenario. JT Brubaker takes over. He'll get as much time as he needs to get loose. 20th appearance for him. And for Brubaker, just trying to be a good teammate here because he pitched an inning in last night's game.
Really good inning, one of the best innings the Giants had last night. Let's look at the numbers, 19 games, 2.86 ERA, 21 strikeouts, 15 walks. Kind of a really over-the-top linear attack. Does have a sinker, slider, changeup, curveball, and four-seamer.
Tony Vitello, Frank Anderson going to have to get together with Buster, with Zach, and figure out who's going to be headed to Milwaukee. And when something like that happens, there is like a chain reaction where the AAA team, the AA team, they're all on alert for who might be freshest, most available, who's on the 40-man already, who hasn't pitched recently, who could come help the Giants cover some innings. It's a relentless part of the schedule here. You don't have an off day for a while. So I'm sure all those conversations are happening as we speak. Meanwhile, Brubaker is ready to go now. Runner at first. Did they charge Peguero with an error on that play where he got hurt? They did not. They gave him a hit. Okay. Ball one to Troy Johnston. This is only the 8th that the Giants still have to get the last 2 outs here, and they're going to have to pitch the 9th as well. There's no mercy rule in MLB. Down the left field line, slicing away from Gilbert. Some of the scores in the, I know you like to follow the college baseball playoffs, the regionals, the super regionals. Some of the scores the last couple of days are like this one, like some massive run totals.
The one I was looking at that was interesting is Milwaukee is 2-0 in their regional.
Wow. Inspired by the Brewers, maybe.
It was like NC State. I don't remember the other two, but definitely like 3 powerhouse schools, and they're the ones in the charge right now.
Well, St. Mary's Gales back in Northern California upset the #1 seed in the first game of that regional.
Took down UCLA.
Out to left center. Gilbert racing in and then had to leap up and catch it. No problem.
That's the Colorado. It just goes, it carries a little more than you think, and Gilbert hustling and then almost overruns it. Fortunately, good enough athlete to stop, drop, and jump. Just laughing. Not as easy as Casey Schmidt made it look, Dave.
Oh, good old Casey.
Telling you.
Schmidt overall did an excellent job 3 games here. Foul ball.
So yeah, it's Auburn, UCF, and NC State in that regional. Auburn's the host. Milwaukee, no losses, waiting on the winner of Auburn versus Central Florida.
Friday night, Georgia Tech scored 22 runs. Texas scored 19 runs. Georgia scored 18. I'm leaving out about Alabama scored 21. Oregon scored 14 against the old Yale Bulldogs. I'm pulling for Yale, but they're out. Barakoto with a leaping catch. Nice play. That was just on Friday. That was a pretty good swing by the pitcher, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Sullivan. He'll be on the mound in the ninth. Sullivan, the catcher pitcher, is getting squeezed. It's 2-0. Bryce Eldridge having a big game. Takes a strike. 2 doubles and a homer, and it was a monster home run. Hits that one into right field, and that's going to be another hit for Eldridge. Just a little old piddly single. His 4th hit of the game.
Softest contact of the game. Sullivan got in there, jammed him good. Able to fight it off for a single.
Now Jesus Rodriguez will hit for Susac. We are still keeping our fingers crossed. That's a base runner. If the Giants can avoid a double play, Jonah Cox will get his first big league at bat. Jesus takes the ball. Out to left and deep. And gone! Rodriguez. A 2-run homer, his 2nd as a major leaguer. 19-6.
And he's not going to apologize. You gotta earn it. Take advantage. And Jesus gets his pinch hit at bat, first of the series, off the position player Sullivan, and get yourself a homer.
He had that home run to right field back at Oracle for his first big league home run. Now he goes deep here. That guarantees that Jonah's going to hit. He's on deck. Gilbert. Out number 1. Most runs any team has scored in a big league game this year. Now 19, and a big moment. Even against a position player pitching.
Welcome to the big leagues. Here's 68 miles an hour.
He's got a good eye. We're learning that.
He doesn't strap his batting gloves. Keeps them loose, apparently.
Two and one. Jonah Cox, first major league at bat called up from Double-A. Now it's 2-2. Change up. Sure, whatever. Full count.
Tried for the slider and missed.
Cox with a base hit. And he's going to open it up now towards second and getting the wave around from Ron Wotus, but he'll just stop in a 19-6 game. His first major league hit, and it's a double.
And it's a purified line drive. Good piece of hitting, 2-strike hit and stay inside it. He's batting over 400 in Double-A, 71. And that puts him on the board.
Get the baseball and save it forever.
Congratulations. Oh, they love it. The family loves it. 60 friends and family in attendance.
And he can tell the story of his first big league game. It's a wild story.
It's a wild story. Made an impact right away.
25 hits. Devers called out on strikes. Hopefully Brett Sullivan, he winged that ball. You think Brett wanted to save that ball because he struck out Devers?
Strikes out Devers, maybe his first strikeout. Just a gimme. Devers took it like a champ. Didn't even argue.
Yeah. Good for Rafi, who had a big day himself. 4 hits plus a walk, 3 doubles for Devers. Rise out to left center. Tracking Freeman, and he'll run it down. A cool moment for Jonah Cox. We go to the bottom of the ninth. Look at this. Most doubles in a calendar month since 1901. Rafi Devers matches Will Clark from August of 91. The Hackman Jeffrey Leonard from May of 1987. 14 doubles, 3 of them today. And the Giants as a team have hit 68 doubles this month, an all-time single month, any month, franchise record.
That's insane.
Brubaker still in the game. And Julian, chopper to second. One pitch, one out here in the bottom of the ninth. I'm sure the Rockies are looking forward to this game being over. I don't think they'll be taking a lot of pitches here. If you combine the runs and the hits for the Giants, we almost got to 50 today. We were kind of joking before the game. Well, if you got to turn 50, maybe the Giants will just score 50 runs for me.
They went for 50 hits and runs combined.
We came up just a little short. 2-1.
Well, this is a nice ball game for your 50th birthday, Dave.
So what do you think? I need to get your opinion here. Because Matt Chisholm, they decorated the booth. We got the sign. We got the balloons. Said if the Giants win, I got to take the balloons on the plane.
Yeah, you got to. My opinion is we need them.
Yeah,
I think we bring them tomorrow.
Bring them to the ballpark.
Hold them until the wins. We don't win.
Yeah. All right. Okay, I value your opinion. 2 down. Darren Chan and John Miller are both going home. DC's kids are graduating from some grade, 5th grade and 8th grade, I think. So DC's not going to be with us in Milwaukee. Neither is John. You think they're panicking yet about making it to
I think
Denver
they're
International?
for sure.
I think there could be some nervous moments over there. This is one of the longest games by time in the pitch clock era.
We are getting close, but there's 2 outs in the ninth. We
Yeah.
might not make the longest one ever.
Sterling Thompson, right now it's 3 hours, 38 minutes. A liner caught by Willie Adames, and the game comes to an end. The Giants get an emphatic win before leaving Coors Field. A lot of records were falling today. The final score 19-6. And enough energy left for a little mini celebration.
And I mean, there's a lot of great things. I think Bryce Eldridge, what an insane game. The series for Jung-Hoo Lee. But yeah, just a feel-good game here to answer some really tough games so far to start this series. But that's the answer you needed. That gets you going to get this road trip on the winning track.
The final score today, 19-6. We had a Major League debut. We had a 21-year-old hitting line shots all over the place. Jung-Hoo Lee, a 5-hit game. Add it all up, 19-6 final. For Hunter Pence, Dave Fleming saying thanks for being with us. Stay tuned. Toyota Giants post-game live starts right now. Pence, and happy to have with us down on the field with the headset on. Bryce Eldridge, after a monster game for you, Bryce, for your whole offense, that had to feel pretty good, didn't it?
Yeah, it was a good day. Good day for everyone. Everyone got a little taste of action. Jonah Cox with his first career hit. Jesus coming in and hitting a bomb. So that was really cool, and I'm just very grateful we had a big day and definitely something to build off.